Hello again, everybody. This is Eric, and that's Matt, and we're going to rip into a box of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Actually, we already opened the box.
Yep.
What we got here? 30? How many packs?
I believe it's 36.
36
I think
packs.
there's 18 here. Yeah, this is our second Retro Busters for the holidays, and this is one of the few holiday products that remain. It's hard to believe the first Home Alone came out, what, 25 years ago?
25 years ago.
And this one would have been, what, 23?
23, yeah.
1992.
Love these films.
Yeah, I mean, they're fantastic, man. I mean, you couldn't get a better combination for villains than Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern.
Right.
And of course, Macaulay Culkin. This is the franchise that launched him as a huge star.
And then his parents took all his money.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
Yes.
That's the Gary Coleman syndrome right there. And there's Marv and Harry, the wet or sticky bandits, however you prefer to remember them. Yeah, I mean, it basically followed the same sequel formula that so many people have used. It's basically the same story, just in a different locale.
Yeah.
So
this one was actually, I liked this one better.
yeah, I mean, I liked both of them a lot, just because it's one of those movies that it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's a popcorn movie. You go to laugh your butt off at the pain that is inflicted on these guys. There's where they catch him. There's where they catch Kevin in New York when they see him. I like how it does have kind of a Christmassy, feel to it with the snowflakes on the border for the stickers. And maybe Starbucks could have taken a lesson from this.
Possibly.
Put that stuff on the red cups.
Not the red cups.
But, here's one of my favorite actors, Joe Pesci.
Oh, Joe Pesci.
Love him and
Everything.
things like, I haven't seen a bad movie with him. My Cousin Vinny, Raging Bull.
He heads on a duffel bag.
Easy Money, which is still one of my favorite comedic performances by him. But yeah, Joe Pesci. But yeah, it's a basic set. I mean, there's kind of like a
the neglectful parents.
But I will say they are just one step above Lori from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
They are doing a better job.
A little better job.
Just a little bit better job.
And that's only because they're not in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
That's true. And Kevin would have been eaten alive by now.
Look out, Marv.
Yeah.
This is
I like that one. Marvelous Marv. Happy Hanukkah, Marv. So maybe you should do what we did with the Ace Ventura, and you should get a 95 gem mint of Marv for the Hanukkah.
For the Hanukkah giveaway.
Daniel Stern. What was it that brought him to prominence? You remember?
I don't know.
He was the narrator of The Wonder Years.
Was he really?
Yep. He was the voice of Kevin.
I did not know that. Kevin at Duncan's toy chest. There appears to be a puzzle on the back of these cards here.
Yeah, I think it's the. Let me see. I think I saw it on my on one of the stickers here. I'll find. You keep opening. I'll find the full. There we go. There's the full. It's the. It's like the map. It's like the kind of like the plans that Kevin drew up when he would do, but it's a map of New York. So yeah, I guess you can put that together and you throw it up there.
Wasn't Tim Curry in this?
Yeah, he was the concierge of the hotel, of the Plaza Hotel.
You can tell a lot about a person about what movie they remember Tim Curry from.
For me, the first thing that comes to mind is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Of course.
And then Clue. He was in Clue. I'm trying to think of some other things. I'm drawing a blank, but speaking of Tim Curry, that's when you was in here the other day smooching with my brother.
Here they are, Case in the toy store, hiding out in that one of the very elaborate structures in the toy store.
Rob Schneider's another one that was in this.
Yes, he was. He was also working at the hotel, was he not?
Yep,
That's right.
He was the bellhop. We kept getting tipped fruit stripes because Kevin couldn't figure out that he wanted money. Let's see here.
A wonderland of toys. So there's the actual toy store.
And there's poor Marv trying to get out of the basement. I will say this much, man, and this is something we always agreed on for years in my family. Marv took a beating in this movie. I mean, getting bricks in the head, getting electrocuted.
He definitely took
the tar. I always think of my niece when I watched this because she was like 2 years old, I think, or 1 year old when she watched this, and Marv scared her to death when he was getting beat up because when he got electrocuted, he turned into a skeleton.
Sure.
She was always scared of that scene.
2 turtle doves. Kevin befriends the lady in the park there. The bird whisperer, we'll call her that. I don't know what else to call her.
The bird whisperer. And speaking of her, there she is in a sticker. But yeah, I always, this movie always brings back memories of my niece and nephew.
Have you watched it yet this holiday season?
I've watched the first one, haven't watched this one yet. Cleanup time. Hey, it's kind of like there's a flashback, and that's kind of cool. They show him cleaning up the micro machines in the first movie.
Oh, I got the same one here.
So this is kind of like the Ace Ventura box break. They go back to the first film and show us some cool little behind the scenes takes of Home Alone.
I understand it was in the script, but for a young boy, he was a booby trap mastermind.
Yes, indeed, he was.
I love that they have 2 vans to take everyone to the airport.
Yep. We're late again, and there's, of course, no Home Alone would be a movie without Buzz.
Oh, Buzz looking
torturing Kevin. Put what was he did? He put the candles the candles behind his ears or something.
Right.
Made his ears look big, or made his. But yeah, the first Home Alone, I remember going to see it, and of course, back then the blockbusters I saw multiple times at the theater, and the 2 times that I went to the theater, both times they were sold out.
Oh wow.
Yep. It was that hot of a movie. It was like a huge blockbuster.
I remember seeing this on VHS with my grandmother, and I've never seen her laugh so hard before. Both of them actually, but it was just funny. It's funny you see your grandparents laugh. What makes them laugh. Home Alone made my grandmother laugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's different generations, man. It's well, I mean, it's a funny movie, but different generations react differently to different movies.
It's almost Three Stooges-esque, with all the slapstick and
very Keystone Copy, and it's.
My family's on a plane. That would never work today. You could never get that far into a.
There's no way. No.
To an airport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd love to see the Home Alone where. In a post 9/11 world where the TSA exists. Good luck with that one there, Christopher Columbus. Who I believe was the one that directed these movies, Chris Columbus. John Williams he did the scores for the film. Yeah, of course when it comes back to John Williams did all kinds of great scores to the films. And we're starting to get very repetitive. I'm not sure if you saw this sticker yet. Hot-headed Harry.
Haven't seen that one yet. That's awesome.
He does a handstand right into the toilet and it's full of gasoline and just.
While Marv took the worst of it, Harry definitely had his fair share of the hothead there. He definitely had his fair share of torment. He was a little bit smarter than Marv, but those smarts didn't always help him out of places.
They did not. And there they go.
Here's the famous
When the marbles, Kevin's got the marbles, and he micro machines it. They home alone me.
Speaking of marbles, this is a very famous shot of Marv getting hit in the marbles. Let's say that. And the classic Acme Wile E. Coyote walking on the rakes.
I know it came with some really good gimmicks in this.
We sure did.
Harry, I've reached the top.
I'm coming in.
Ooh. But I don't think I've showed the backs of these yet. It's kind of a cool. It's kind of an interesting little. I actually kind of like the backs. The backs kind of have a almost a holiday theme to the backs.
Sure.
You see the little silhouettes here of Marvin, Harry, Chase, and Kevin. They've got what can be interpreted as candy canes or shepherd's canes in their hands. So without really being a holiday themed set, it is kind of a holiday themed set.
Right.
You know, despite the fact that it is a holiday movie, but they really do kind of dress it up with holiday themes.
So. Kevin's experience with room service and his $400 ice cream sundae.
There's Marv and Harry figure skating. Trying to figure out what they can rob. Where can we go to?
Well, here's another shot of Hothead Harry. That's a little bit better on the other side there.
Oh man, poor Joe Pesci. He always got set on fire. It was always fire with him.
Or being put in a hole in the desert, but that's whole other movie.
Is that no?
That's Casino.
If I keep thinking, I think the last movie he did was Eight Heads in a Duffel Bag. I haven't seen him in a movie since that one. Probably good reason.
He can only stab so many people with a pencil, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I like that nice little alliteration. Flattened felons.
And my final card I'll show you is Kevin just running into Central Park, getting away from the bad guys.
Gotta get away.
This was a fun little break. Nostalgic as always. That's the point of this.
Yep.
Fun
Look back at things that whoops! I interrupted you.
No, just fun to see the just to relive it. I mean, it's very fresh in my mind. So, especially with the holiday season upon us, these movies are showing constantly on ABC Family and various other networks. So,
I'll end my last pack with a shot of the three main cast members doing what they did best. Kevin running away and the bumbling burglars chasing him and getting just completely and totally destroyed by this 10-year-old mastermind. So that was a pretty cool thing to do. I'd never broken this product before. Like a lot of people until years ago, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they made a Home Alone set. But it's one of those where the sequel got a set and the original didn't, which is disappointing in a way because it would be kind of cool to have a set for the first film. But
sure.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to check these out, go on eBay. They're like $10 a box. If Home Alone's a favorite movie and you like collecting, snag a box, put the set together. You should probably get close to a base set, if not a full base set.
Out of one box.
So, yeah. But
it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Now, is this going to be our last holiday retro box busters? We got another?
As far as I know, this is the last one.
The last one?
There are other products out there, Coca-Cola product, and then you got It's a Wonderful Life. We might just save that for next year.
Awesome. Yeah, we can't do them all at once.
Yeah.
And have nothing to do next year. All right, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Eric.
And I'm Matt.
Just keep ripping.